Hi, hello, today we're going to be doing another Reddit story video. I decided to look up persona, akechi, etc. in different Reddit things, so let's get started. I'm very concerned about my daughter's attraction to a certain video game character. To give some background information, I'm a single father raising my 14-year-old daughter all by myself. A few months ago, she asked for this video game called Persona 5 Royal for Christmas, which I got for her. The PS4 is in the living room, so sometimes I would catch glimpses of her playing. That's when I noticed her taking a liking to the character named Akechi. My daughter often FaceTimes her friend and they talk about how hot he is. At first, I thought nothing of it since she's at the age where kids start developing crushes. However, my friend who played the game told me that Akechi is a murderer. I went on YouTube to watch some cutscenes and lo and behold, found a video of him shooting someone in the head. I know young girls have a thing for bad boys, but this is taking it to the extreme. The man fucking smiled when he shot the poor kid. I don't want my daughter crushing on psychopaths like him. I haven't addressed this to her yet because she'll probably think I'm overreacting. Maybe I am overreacting a bit, but my biggest fear is some asshole taking advantage of her. Am I wrong to be this concerned, or is it just me being an overly protective father? I don't think it's the issue that he's a murderer. I think the issue should be that he's gay. The murderer thing is, yeah, whatever, it's fiction, and I think that OP's daughter would know not to date a murderer. I think the more likely circumstance to happen is for OP's daughter to end up dating a gay guy and then getting her heart broken. This is a joke, by the way. This is like a half joke that I'm making that's not coming out right. Seriously, though. Why did I do this? Like, seriously though, I think that it's not like a big deal. It's a fictional character. I mean, that's like saying that her liking a fictional murderer is gonna cause her to date bad boys is the same as saying like a guy playing a shooting game is gonna get into guns. Like, I do understand the father being like overly protective, and that's valid because fathers can be like that. But yeah, I don't think they should worry too much. Alright. Would I be the asshole if I tell my sister-in-law I don't want to pay to attend her birthday party? My sister-in-law let me know recently that for her birthday this year she wants to have a high tea party at a fancy hotel restaurant in a nearby city, and she'd like my husband and I to attend. She let me know that it was about $50 to attend per person. When I looked up the place online, I noticed that it was over $60 per person, and the place requires a dress code. Now, I started to run the numbers and realized that the cost for my husband and I to attend with travel expenses and having to purchase a suitable outfit would end up somewhere around $200 plus. To me, this is an exorbitant cost to literally just have fancy tea and tea sandwiches. Not only do I consider this to be a ridiculous cost to just have tea, but my husband and I just got married. We're currently saving up for our honeymoon, and his employment status isn't super stable right now. We are also definitely not financially very well off. My sister-in-law is well aware of this, and honestly I feel like even though it's her birthday, it's a selfish request. I've never asked her to spend that kind of money on me before. The other reason I want to decline to attend is due to the fact that this appears to be a fancy and expensive hotel. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of person, with visible tattoos and piercings, and a non-confrontational hermit. My sister-in-law is a very brash, outspoken individual. Nothing makes me squirm more than the worst case scenario of my sister-in-law making a big scene regarding dress codes or people staring. This is something that has definitely happened in other public outings. For anyone who has played Persona 5, just imagine the scene where they all go to the hotel buffet and think of Ryuji. What makes this extra difficult is that I know if I decline to attend, she'll take it very personally and be very upset. While she asked for my husband and I to attend, she has already made reservations and fully expects us to attend. Now my husband let me know he will most likely not be able to go, so the cost to attend the party is now halved and made my argument extra difficult. My mother would tell me that I shouldn't be selfish on another person's birthday, and I should have to suck it up and go because it would make them happy. I want to tell her it's too expensive and that the idea of dressing up and having tea with her and her friends makes me entirely uncomfortable, but I'm not sure if that makes me an asshole or not. First off, if you're not comfortable going, you do not have to go. Second off, they're asking you to spend over $200 fucking dollars to go to a tea party. FaceTime them. I would never make people pay to get into a birthday party of mine. Like, if I'm gonna invite people to something, either they're only gonna be paying, like, for their, like, own food or something, or they're just not gonna be paying at all. Like, when you invite someone to something, I kind of think you should be prepared to pay. Leaving this person to have to pay for, like, a hotel, for a flight, for all that stuff, for this tea party, like, and expecting them to do these things OP is not the asshole at all for just not wanting to go and not wanting to spend the money on that. Am I the asshole for using my brother's credit card to buy a game? I was sitting in my brother's room browsing through YouTube as I got curious and went into the game store. I saw Persona 5 Royal and I've seen screenshots about it online, and I knew I had to buy it. Futaba's best girl, by the way. So I proceeded to order it. I don't have my own credit card, but luckily the system got it for me. A week later, my mom sent me a text saying, "Look what you've done, you wasted more of your brother's money." I was in shock. I used my brother's credit card. What do you guys think? Am I the asshole for using my brother's credit card to buy Persona 5 Royal? The first comment says you're a troll. There's no way that you can buy the game without realizing you're buying the game. So this person sounds like a child, so I'm not going to call them an asshole per se. They're just not the brightest, and they're young, and they'll learn. They'll hopefully learn by the time they are older and have to actually do things for themselves. Also, Futaba is one of the best girls. All the Persona girls are best girls, but this person is obvious. You're obviously the asshole if you buy a game and like steal from someone else, even if you unknowingly somehow do it. I don't know. All right, I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.